The Obamacare has survived yet another challenge after the Supreme Court upheld the Affordable Care Act. Now, the decision will leave the law intact, saving healthcare coverage for millions of Americans. By a vote of 7-2, the justices ended up turning down the challenge by the Republican-led states and a former Trump administration. Now, the red states had argued that the law's individual mandate was unconstitutional, and they also said that every other provision of the sprawling law should fall with it. Now, the justices turned down this law by a majority decision, saying that the challengers of the law did not have the right to bring the case. Now, the justices voted in favor of upholding the law. Two of Trump's appointees, Brett Kavanaugh and Amy Coney Barrett, joined the majority opinion. Now, his third appointee, Neil Gorsuch, dissented along with Justice Samuel Alito. Both of them believe that the court should have taken the case. Now, the decision is a major win for the Biden administration. After all, the law is a part of Biden's former president's legacy, and this was enacted in 2010. The Affordable Care Act provides Americans with essential health insurance coverage. A reason why Obamacare is so popular is because of its strong protections for those with pre-existing conditions. Now, if repealed, it will affect over 31 million Americans who have health coverage through Obamacare. Since taking office, President Biden has moved to strengthen the Affordable Care Act, and he has also swiftly overturned many of Trump's efforts to weaken the law. Now, Susan, back to you. This, of course, a big win for the Biden administration and the Democrats, as well as the millions of Americans who receive health insurance through Obamacare, and, of course, a big blow to the Republicans.
Absolutely. You know, I think the Supreme Court made very clear that this is it. Don't bring this case back to us, considering the fact that this was the third time that this issue was challenged in the Supreme Court, not to mention the various times that it was challenged in various courts under the Supreme Court. And remember, as you mentioned, even Donald Trump talking about replacing and repealing Obamacare wasn't really able to come up with a substitute or a replacement. So this was the Supreme Court saying, if you want to challenge Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act, then do it politically. Pass the legislation in Washington. And that didn't even go through. So I think that this was something, although not historic in any sense, that as Nancy Pelosi likes to make it sound, but it really was the fact that Obamacare and a lot of provisions of Obamacare, at least for the time being, and until the makeup of the Supreme Court changes in any way, which God knows when that will be, is enshrined in America's healthcare system, and it's safe for the time being. This is important for a lot of voters, not only Democrats, but a lot of Republicans who can't afford regular health care and who can't give their children under 25 regular health care. These are some of the provisions. So yes, Obamacare is here to stay. This was the decision, and it's hard to imagine that Republicans will go back again in Washington and try to repeal and replace this, for the time being at least, considering the fact that we have months going to the midterm elections as well.
Right, Susan, thanks very much for bringing us all the latest there. Always great to have you on the broadcast.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.